going on, guys? This is Chris for Everything Gaming here. Today I'm going to talk about Cardfight Vanguard. Vanguard is actually one of my favorite games out there. Um, it's very popular here where I live in Central Florida area. And it's actually very popular worldwide. Vanguard is a brand new actually card game that came out I think like 4 or 5 years ago. Very popular in Japan as well. Today I'm going to talk about my personal deck that I've been playing for a while now, which is the Royal Paladins Altmile deck. Um, First of all, props to a local player over here in the Orlando area, which is Steven Nunez. He actually helped me out on building this deck. I actually consider him one of the best players around as well. So props to him. So without further ado, let me show you my Royal Paladins build. So my starting Vanguard is Resurgent Knight Steves. I think he's really good because he's a Forerunner. Forerunner means, for those guys that you don't know, that it can move to any rear guards. And his ability is that, you know, once you're in Brave, you can put him to the Soul. You can give a unit on a rear guard 5k, and that unit at the end of battle, or at the end of turn, I believe. I think it's at the end of turn. At the end of turn, it returns to your hand. So he's a very good card. A very good starter. I play 4 Altmile. He's a starter show. He's a GB2 that has an ability that while he's a GB2, during your turn, all the units in the front row get 5k. That's insane, actually. And his second ability is an auto, and it's when you stride on him, you can counterblast 1 and play 2 grade 2s from your hand, or if they're already played, you can give 5k to each of them. So you play 2 grade 2s, you get 5k, or they're in play, you give 5k. That's why the deck revolves on him as well. Most people already know what Altmile does. For my second grade 3, I play the new grade 3 Knight of Persistent Fulginius. There's a bunch of grade 3s out there. I chose this because one is brand new, and I've been too lazy to get the other grade 3s as well. So his ability is GB1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard until the end of turn, is it? When these units attack a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 5k for each of your grade 2s until the end of that battle. If you have 2 grade 2s, he has 10k. And his second ability is when you play him, when you ride, you can ditch 1 card from your hand, search your deck for a grade 2, and call it to a rear guard. To be honest, I never want to ride him. To be honest, he's one of my strides pay. But if there's reason that I've written him, and he could get me another grade 2s and stuff like that, so it wouldn't be a waste at least. So 3 of him. I play 1 counter-offensive Knight Soulman. I'm gonna bump him, to 3, but right now, again, sorry guys, I've been kind of lazy, and I haven't been able to get my hands on him. But basically, his skill is he's a Brave unit, so whenever he's on Brave, he gets plus 3k. For those of you that don't know, Brave means that if you have 3 cards in your hand or less, the Brave activates. He gets plus 3k while he's on Brave, and also he's a GB1. And the other auto is GB1. When you attack with him, you can counterblast 1 and discard a card from your hand. Search your deck for a grade 2 and place it in a rear guard circle. It doesn't have to be open. Very good card. I'm gonna bump him to 3. For my other grade 2s, I play 3 Escort Eagle. Escort Eagle, it's insane, to be honest. This card is stupid. So he's a 9k grade 2. He on Brave, when you decide to put him in the guarding circle, instead of the standard 5k of shield, he gets plus 5k more. So basically on Brave, you block with him, he's a 10k shield. That's insane. Plus, his other skill is that he has resist, meaning decks like Kagero, Link Joker, and stuff like that, they couldn't hurt him because of the resist. This card is actually really really good. One of the recommendations that my friend Steven Nunez gave me, and it so far has paid off. It's amazing. This card is good. For my other grade 2s, I play 3 Hope Song Angel. Hope Song Angel is super good. I really like to ride him actually on my turn 2 when I need to ride him, because he doesn't need a GB requirement to do his ability. You just play him either in Vanguard or Rearguard Circle. You counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1, and basically get any unit with Brave to a Rearguard. Meaning you can get the Escort Eagle, you can get Suleiman. Those are grade 2s that you can get to actually rush your opponent early on. Early on the game. He's amazing. So I played 3 of them. Let me get this over here. I also play 3 Knight of Twin Sword. Knight of Twin Sword has been around for a while in the Royal Paladin deck. I love this guy, to be honest. He's so good. For a GB1, when he's boosted and you attack him while he's boosted, you can counterblast 1, search your deck for a grade 2 and put it into a rear guard circle. It doesn't have to be open, just put it into a rear guard. A lot of people that debate to whether or not you should play him or Suleiman, I don't remember the name exactly, but I think I'm gonna call him off for the 3 Suleiman. But he's good so far. No complaints about him. Okay. That's it. So for my other grade 2s, I play 2 Knight of Fragments. He's super good. His ability is for GB1. When you have 2 or more rear guards with him, counting him, he gets plus 2k. So basically he's an 11k attacker whenever he has a partner, or grade 2. Also, his second ability is when you attack and the unit hits, you soul charge 1 and you unflip 1 damage. This deck is really, counter blast heavy, so you really need to unflip the damage in order to, use more for return. Now for the grade 1s, I play 2 Scouting Owls. Scouting Owl is really good. His ability is, he's a 7k booster, and his ability is while you're at Brave, you can Soul Blast 1, and at the beginning of the guard step, you can put him into the guard circle, and he provides 5k more of shield. So he's a 10k shield. This card is actually really good. My other great ones are Headwind 9 Salim. I think he's pretty standard in Altmile decks. GB1 at Brave, he provides plus 3k, so he's a 10k booster. Plus, while you're searching with the other guys for a grade 2 on the deck, his second ability is that while you're searching on the deck, he provides plus 1 grade, meaning while you're searching on the deck, he's a grade 2 for the purposes of searching. So he is really good, actually. For my other grade ones, I play 4 Stride Fodders. Nothing special about them. 7k booster. Use them to stride. Actually, he has an ability which is kind of cool. If for any reason you started with this grade 3, he's the full genius. You can actually play him, show him to your opponent, and then search for Altmile. At the cost of that, you need to discard a card, but most of the times I either discard him or another card just so I can stride whenever I need to. And my other grade 1s is 4 perfect. Nothing special about this, you need 4 perfect in every deck, I believe. This one is in particular are good because if I have her on the discard, I can unflip a damage, and like I said before, this deck is really counter blast heavy. That's why I run forward. So for my triggers, I run 8 crits. I wish this could be 4 night future night Lou, because you know Lou is one of the starters. But actually, I need a 4 of him. Bringer of Dreams of Bellinis. He's actually very good. His ability is that when your Vanguard attacks and it's Altmile that is attacking, you can actually put this into your soul, give your Vanguard 5k, and actually draw a card. So that's why you really need 4 of them. So 8 crits. The standard 4 draws, and then 4 heals. That's it. Now for my, let me put this over here. For my stride deck, which I'll show you guys in a second. Now for the stride deck, I run 3 of the new stride Blazing Sword Fides. Fides is actually a very good card because it added another search option to search your deck for grade 2s. So his ability is, his act ability, you choose a card face down from G-Zone, turn it face up, and you choose a card from your hand and discard it. You search your deck for a grade 2, call to a rear guard, and if that grade 2 has the Brave ability card. Now on GB3 he has his second ability, and which is that when this unit attacks, if you have a face up Blazing Sword Fides in your G-Zone, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and you can retire it, and then you can give 2 of your rear guards 5k. That is, you know, insane. So that's why I play him. This card is really good. For my other grade 4s, or you know, stride, I play 2 Aerial Divine Knight Altmile. I really wish I could play him at 4. Like I said, I've just been lazy to get them, but definitely they're a 4 of in the deck. So his skill is, I like him because he, first of all, he's an Altmile. Second, he doesn't require any counterblast to do his ability. So you basically, his ability is you unflip a copy of himself in the G-Zone, and you can search your deck for a grade 2, and you give that grade 2 plus 5k when you actually call him to the rear guard. And also, if when he's your Vanguard, he gives all the front row plus 3k. Yeah, he's one of our searchers as well. I also play 2 of the other Altmile, Transcending the Heavens Altmile. They work together. So his ability is you counterblast 1 and choose a face down card from your G-Zone, turn it face up. If you have an Altmile, if you have Altmile in his card name at the end of turn, he gets, when this unit attacks the Vanguard, search your deck for a grade 2. You call that grade 2 to the rear guard and you give him 5k. And until the end of turn, during your turn, all the units in the front row, they get plus 2k for each Aerial Altmile on the G-Zone. That's why you need to play him at 4. So if you have 4 in the G-Zone, that's actually plus 8k front row, which is actually very powerful. For my other grade 2s, stride, I play Holy Dragon Saint Blow. This card is actually one of my favorite strides out there. He has another stride that doesn't require counterblast. So basically, Holy Dragon Saint Blow, his skill is you flip a copy of him in the G-Zone, and this unit gets plus 3k for each of your rear guards until the end of turn. If the number of cards in your G-Zone is 2 or more, and the number of rear guards you have is 2 or more, it gets plus 1 critical. So you play him, unflip a copy of him. If you have 5 rear guards, That is plus 15k to him, and then plus a critical. Yeah, this card has won me games actually. Moving on, I play a copy of Shrouded Divine Knight Blade. He's old school, and then a copy of Divine Knight of Flashing Flames and Samuel. I'm not gonna go into much details about it because these are fillers. To be honest, these are gonna be my 4 Aerial Divine Knights, and I mean this card is actually good. He's before Fides, everyone played this, and I played it myself. Basically, when this unit attack and it hits, you can search your deck for a grade 2 and call it to a rear guard. But they're gonna be my 4 Altmiles. And then I play a copy of Seabreeze. I think Seabreeze is a one-of in every deck. Basically, if your opponent didn't ride to grade 3 on his turn and he's stuck in grade 2, you can do Air Elemental Seabreeze. You counterblast 2, ditch card, and you can actually call him to the rear guard. You don't need to wait for the grade 3 of your opponent. If he didn't ride a grade 2 or a grade 3 on his turn, just to ride a grade 2 over his grade 2, you can do Seabreeze and you can try drive and do whatever. I play 4 G Guardians. He's decent, skillless. If you have a grade 2 in play, you get plus 5k, so he's a 20k shield. He's good. He's decent, I guess. Let's put it over here. And then for my 4th G Guardian, I play Vivisacre Staff and Dragus. He's actually awesome. If you have 2 grade 2s, in your rear guards, he gets plus 10k. So 2 grade 2s, him alone is 25k of shield. That's super good actually in this in this deck. So this is my Stride deck. This deck is a lot of fun, to be honest. It actually has won me a local. I'm always topping with this deck for some reason. It's really good. And then yeah, that's it. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, so I can do more profiles on Vanguard. I'm actually gonna be doing more profiles of Vanguard decks, Magic, Pokemon, and everything else that I can get my hands on. I'm actually gonna do videos of board games as well, and just regular video games. I play a lot of Titanfall, so you're gonna see a lot of Titanfall videos as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and take care. Bye.